Now, the case of Monica Kimani, the verdict was read on 9th of February, the year 2024. And Jackie Maribe was acquitted of all the charges that were laid against her. And JOWIE IRUNGU was found guilty of the murder of Monica Kimani. Although there were discrepancies on the case of on JOWIE IRUNGU being termed as the main victim of the culprit who went ahead to murder Monica Kimani, a lot of questions were asked. Why did Jackie Maribe walk out without anything on her name? Why did Jackie Maribe walk out of this case without being tainted? Because Jackie Maribe, many believed, as the DCI head and the DPP, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, had earlier termed Jackie Maribe as a person of interest and somebody that helped JOWIE IRUNGU in the cover-up of the murder of Monica Kimani. But when Judge Zioka read a judgment, she tried to portray Jackie Maribe as the victim in all this case. So Jackie Maribe, she said that she was used by JOWIE IRUNGU to cover up his mischievous behavior and his heinous act after killing Monica Kimani. So the question still remained also. What was the motive? Who paid JOWIE IRUNGU to kill Monica Kimani? Was JOWIE IRUNGU and Monica Kimani in any way in a sexual relationship? There was no proof of that. But now, the Court of Appeal has finally come out to defend JOWIE IRUNGU and also appeal the judgment that was made on the name of Jackie Maribe. It is a big blow to Jackie Maribe days after Monica Kimani's murder acquittal was DPP set to appeal. The Office of the Director of Public Prosecution will be appealing against a High Court decision that acquitted former TV News anchor Jackie Maribe in the murder of businesswoman Monica Kimani. The Director of Public Prosecution in its notice of appeal says they are dissatisfied with the decision of trial judge Grace Nzioka that acquitted Maribe in the murder case, and they will appeal part of the judgment that set her free. Maribe was acquitted on Friday last week as a co-accused JOWIE IRUNGU was convicted of the murder. He is currently at industrial area remand, awaiting sentencing on March 8th. Judge Zioka said failure by the prosecution to place Maribe at the scene where Monica was murdered led to her acquittal. But the question still remains. It doesn't matter that, you can be a murder suspect. You can be involved in the murder either on the second degree or by being an accessory to murder. The judgment, as the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution says, I was very sure that if the Office of DPP is not corrupted, it will find a way to bring Jackie Maribe on the bench again to answer questions in regard to the murder of Monica Kimani, because it doesn't happen that way. It doesn't matter that she was not on the scene of the murder, but does the data forensics, does the forensic analysis place her in the middle of the whole murder scene? Does it? Yes, it does, because her then fiancé JOWIE IRUNGU was at the center of it. Now, going forward, Zioka in acquitting Maribe said there was no evidence that she ever communicated with Monica. She faulted the prosecution for preferring the wrong charge against her. It is my considered view that the charge brought against Maribe was not the proper charge. Evidence against Maribe didn't place her in the house of the deceased on a material night, the judge said. Zioka stated that the evidence brought against her only relates to September 20th shooting incident involving JOWIE, in which the court said she is liable for giving false information to the police. Why did she ask to do so? During the defense hearing, Maribe defended herself, saying she was with former Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko on a fateful day. She denied any involvement in the murder of Kimani. No, you know, when you want to create such an heinous act, when you want to murder somebody, you must find an alibi. And Jackie Maribe made sure that she had a very concrete alibi. The former governor of Nairobi, Mike Bovi Sonko, and also the daughter to the president of the nation. Then she was the daughter to the DP. That's the card Jackie Maribe played. Maribe said she never knew her and had no motive to kill her. She admitted that her phone went off on the material day, but stated that it didn't mean she committed the crime. My relationship with Joey then was that of cohabitation and helping him to get treatment after he was shot, which was a constitutional right, she said. The judge is acquitting her. The judge in acquitting her said it was the prosecution's burden to prove a alibi defense. An alibi defense is showing evidence a defendant was not at the scene when the crime occurred. Under criminal law, an alibi is a legal defense strategy where a defendant provides evidence they couldn't have committed the crime because they were somewhere else when the crime occurred. You know what? Creating an alibi for somebody like Jackie Maribe, that woman is not a fool. Even her forging away to becoming one of the most celebrated journalists in this country, that should prove a point to you. Jack Maribe is not somebody just to mess around with. But the motive still remains unknown. The motive why Jack Maribe would want Monica Kimani dead. Maybe she had realized that Joey had a relationship with Monica Kimani, and so maybe it might be her who even pulled the trigger. Or maybe Joey Irungu was a culprit who just was used in the dumping of the body. Because his friend says that, you know what, the guy Brian Kasaine says that Joey Irungu went to see Monica Kimani and came back disturbed. My disagreement with my girlfriend can make me become disturbed. Maybe it was a disagreement. But on the fateful day, it is claimed that Joey went ahead to kill and tie Monica Kimani's hands and legs. But according to all this story, I'm trying to find the connection between Joey Irungu and the motive that puts Joey Irungu in the house to kill Jackie Maribe. It's something that the judgment and Judge Zioka didn't prove. Judge Zioka bluffed a case off. She bluffed a case off. Because when you look at Joey, somebody that has worked in Afghanistan and in Dubai for security companies, a man that has the knowledge of DNA forensics and even crime scene analysis, that he shouldn't have left the mess that is said to have been left at Monica Kimani's place. No, Joey should have played his card well in disposing the body of Monica Kimani. But now, it is what it is. But it seems Jackie Maribe will be going back to court to answer some questions. What Kenyans are saying, reading a few reactions, just to favor says, what I know, if you walk with a thief, definitely you will be a thief too. So I wondered when I saw Jackie ako free from this case. But the fact she is a murderer, I was saying Dani, period. Kamau says justice should be done swiftly. If they are the investigators and they presented the investigations in court, what else remained? Leonard Kimathi says Itumbo will faint. Sasa nyinyi na nyinyi mmeanza kuuliza Dennis Itumbi nini shwali. Kamau says, what does the DPP know all that long time? You know, acheni niwaambie kitu kimoja kulingana na kesi kama hizi. Haijalishi chenye DPP wanajua. Haijalishi DPP ama ofisi ya Attorney General inajua nini. Kile ambacho hii ofisi ya Director of Public Prosecution iwe inajua, niwe najua nilimuua mtu ndio, lakini hamna ushahidi wa kuniwekelea yale mauaji na kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba mimi ndiye nilipata kuua. Haiwezekani kabisa. Sijui tunaelewana lakini. No. So the question still remains. How will they prove that Jackie Maribe was directly involved in the matter? Subscribe. Nite FK Wanda.